Hey, hi. I look crazy right now. I look all disheveled. Oh my goodness, you guys. Sorry. Anyways. So, just to fill you guys in on the status of what's going on. I told you guys about that stuff, about going to the courthouse and trying to get the protective order and all that stuff. Well, I called whoever I needed to contact, and I mentioned that to them, and they were like, wait a minute, what? Because they're supposed to help me. And they're supposed to do it for free. And they're not supposed to ask me, tell me to get a private lawyer, nothing. So, I don't know if I need to work with the lawyer, because he already called me back, And, yeah. The lawyer guy's gonna mail me some stuff. He wants me to fill out some stuff real quick. So I will. When it gets here, I'll check it out. I gave him the information on how to mail me something. But, yeah, I had to call a certain particular person, and they called me right back, right after. And, yeah, they were shocked when they heard that. They were like, what? And I was like, yeah. And I told them the situation, how the sheriff is connected to the commissioner, and the commissioner is connected to the mayor, and the mayor is connected to the city hall and whoever else, right? So I told them that I can't even talk to the sheriff's department because they don't want to even listen to me. And me turning in a report just for him to say, I don't have time, I'll do it when I do it, that's not appropriate to tell somebody who's been assaulted. Why would they say that? So they actually told me, well, you need to call back and you need to speak to that person's supervisor. And I'm like, oh, all right. And you make a formal complaint to them about that, and then you see what happens from there. Well, I found out that his supervisor is the sheriff. And because I can't trust the sheriff, because he's linked to the commissioner, and he's also linked to the mayor, and he's also linked to the other person involved in this, I can't trust them now. So I let them know about that, and they're like, oh, okay. So now, I'm going to still write the DA, but then I also figured out that, is this DA on my team or not? Because if he's not, and he doesn't turn in the paper to where I need it to go, I'm going to actually send the same paper to the people where it needs to go, and so they can read it, and they know what's on there, and they know the severity of the situation. And if this person, this DA, doesn't call them and request what I need, what they want me to do, because they're the ones telling me to do all this. If they don't answer in a timely manner, then we have to take another route, and maybe they might just come out on their own. Because I told them, I feel like I'm in danger here. They're sending their town leaders over here to come and fight with me, and I'm not going to fight with them. Because I think what they want me to do is they want me to get all mad and fight with this person, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to go to jail. Nah. And they will probably say something. So I'm not going to open the door for them if they show up at my house, but I have a ring camera now. The guy was calling me this morning, but I didn't pick up because he didn't leave a message on what the nature of the call was. They came here, I got the information I needed, and that was it. And I don't need to talk to him anymore. So why is he calling me? He didn't want to leave a message because I think that he was trying to call me. He wanted to intimidate me or say something nasty to me. That's why he didn't leave a message. Because if somebody wants to talk to you and they don't pick up, you leave a message. You tell them, oh, call me back, blah, blah, blah. And he didn't. So I'm guessing that he was calling to threaten or intimidate or do something like that. So, they know the story already. The Texas Rangers, they know. They know the whole story. I just have to fill them in on the little extra stuff that happens after, because they know the main story, but they didn't know this one. And when I told them about this one, and they're like, oh, all right. So they're thinking now over there. And I'm supposed to call them tomorrow and say, yeah, I can't get any help. But I'm going to call them after my meeting with Judge Pointer, because I don't know, maybe I talk to her and she clears everything all up. And if that's the case, that's cool. I'm cool with that. And then everything is over, right? So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to her. And I guess if she doesn't give me the right answers I need, then I have to call them back and tell them, yeah, I can't depend on this person to help me. So what's the next step? Which is basically write that letter to the DA, and then they make the request to these people, and these people will come out and investigate. But like I said, I'm going to send them the information, the same exact information as I'm sending to the DA, because I'm not sure if he's on my team. He comes down here, he does stuff usually, but then he leaves. That's what he told me. He's out of Cuervo or a town close to here. So I really need to know if he's on my team or not, because if he's not, then I have to tell them that I'm not sure about this guy either. Because it is a serious matter, and it does have to do with the Texas Rangers, and they said that they need that first. So that's what I'm going to try to get. But if this person is in cahoots with all these people, then I need to contact them again and tell them that I sent them the paper. I'm sending you the paper, and you should hear from them, like, most likely quickly, within a day or 2 or 3 at least, because of the severity of the matter. And if they don't, then they probably didn't send that paper. Because I have to follow up. I'll have to call the Texas Rangers back and ask them, did you get that request? And did you get, because I know I sent you the paper I sent them to understand the severity, but did they send you anything to do an investigation? And if they say no, I'm going to say, okay, then that right there is telling me that most likely, he's on their team too, and I can't get the help I need. And then that's when things will get a lot more serious. It's already serious right now. It's already super serious. Like, I didn't know it was going to be this much. But it's like, I've already risked my life for people in my lifetime. And you know what? If this is the last thing I do in my life, I want to get clean water for these people if it kills me. And if it looks like that's what's happening. I'm being threatened. People are coming to my house, starting fights with me, assaulting me. It's not a good idea, but that's me. And I will risk myself to help people. I've always been that way. And this is an important matter. And these people live in fear. And that's not fair. So, that's pretty much it, you guys. So, I'm definitely going to keep you guys posted so you know what's going on, at least. And we'll see what happens. Okay? So that was Chit Chat. I'm Mona, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye.